Oh, hey, you know what? I'm heading out right now for a little ride to Harvard, Mass, and I thought I would take you along with me. Now, I'm looking at a house. Why do I have my sneakers with me? Well, either before or after we go to this open house, we're going to take a little walk as well. This house is most likely not for us because, one, it's in Massachusetts, and two, it's in Massachusetts, even though we did look at one in Mass and made an offer, but that's another long story. But I'm going to go now look at this house. I already got permission to share it with you. So we're going to go inside the home, outside. The house is an antique. That was moved to its current location and it was done all over. Still has the old flavor to it, but it's been updated. So I thought we'd go for the ride and we'll go to Harvard now. All right? So come on, let's go.
Welcome to Harvard, Mass. Allow me to read from the listing broker's information and then I will throw a little bit of my own information in here. This antique farmhouse, whose frame was raised in 1737 in the part of Concord that was set off as Bedford for more than 230 years, the house gave shelter and warmth to its occupants. The original two-story element was built around a massive chimney embracing 3 fireplaces and a beehive oven. Around 1840, a 1.5-story structure was attached to the rear of the original house. Its chimney included 2 fireplaces and a beehive oven. In the mid-20th century, its barn and outbuildings had all collapsed, leaving the house standing alone and unoccupied for 12 years, bravely supported by its hand-hewn frame and stout chimneys. In 1980, it was saved from the intended demolition and sold to the present owners, who had it measured, drawn, and completely disassembled. Structural as well as finished elements were thoroughly cleaned, disinfected, and repaired before re-erected on a glorious 5.8-acre apple orchard, half a mile from the village of Harvard. Now, I know at the beginning of this video I said we were going to be walking around Harvard. I ended up taking a quick drive because today was 90+ degrees outside. Welcome to the common room. This 1840s era former kitchen features a smaller fireplace with original beehive oven and crane. And here is a close-up of the crane. This is what would actually hold the pots of water and food over the fire. Now entering the former parlor, now a guest room. This room exhibits cased framing painted in its original color. The smaller fireplace with its fixed crane gave warmth to the parlor's occupants. The ensuite bathroom takes place of the hall's former beehive oven. The slightly narrower floorboards, also hand-planed, reflect the higher degree of the parlor's finish. I'm now going to head into what was then used as the kitchen in the early 1900s, but I just wanted to show you the ceiling here in the front hallway. Now, the degree of originality of the house may be seen in this room, its early 18th century kitchen. Wide, hand-planed floorboards and feather-edged wall sheathing, original-size windows, and deep summer beams enclose the huge fireplace. Its hearth is an essential area for cooking and heating. One original center spline door led outside to the nearby wellhead and the other down to the cellar. In this space, the current owners added French doors to give access to the pergola and two-level terrace, offering views of the North Meadow, its stone wall boundary, and remaining delicious and Macintosh apple trees. Behind me, these French doors, is the common room, which I first showed you, and we're going to head into the breakfast room, which I really liked the breakfast room. In the breakfast room, it provides access by double doors to the kitchen and hosts multiple dining occasions, such as a simple breakfast to an intimate candlelit dinner. Now it mentions here the Enigma door with its two small hatches, and they're wondering what the purpose used to be, and the door leads to the second floor. I'm going to have to go through my photos again because I don't remember seeing that. And those of you who know me or have worked with me know that I love a mystery and I love trying to figure things out. Now, when I first walked into what is now the kitchen, I couldn't figure out what was different, and it finally came to me. There was extra light in this room, and I found out that there were skylights on the far end of this kitchen over the counter and the stove area. And I want to point something out. Now, above this area, up in the ceiling, I'm going to show you a barrel. And I now know what this is because I recently helped a design client who had this exact barrel. But on the barrel was still a rope, and the rope still went to their well that was in their kitchen. So during the kitchen remodel, we discussed leaving that barrel, but we did remove the old well in their kitchen. Another thing I liked about the kitchen was the fireplace. This is on the wish list, if possible, a fireplace in the kitchen, which is how I grew up as a child. And then off the kitchen was a mudroom that went out to the side garden. Now this is on the second floor. This is one of the bedrooms that overlooks the south lawn and the orchard, and I loved the Palladian windows here. From outside you could see it in when I showed you the outside of the home. Another thing I noticed right away was the wallpaper and the lily of the valley. For those of you who have been watching my videos, you know that my last video before this, I had sketched some lily of the valley and we brought in the house and we made a floral arrangement. And here is that barrel or the turn for the well with a better view. One thing I will mention is that there are a few stepping down and stepping up areas in this home. So I did have to step down from that bedroom and I have to step up into this guest bathroom. And this is so sweet. They took some of the wallpaper and they put it on the sink and they did a little decoupaging. But out here you also have that view of the backyard and you get a nice cross breeze there. And it was just a sweet little room, and I adored this print that talks about the 4 seasons. That is so New England. The room across from the bathroom is also being called a bedroom. It is very small. It would be a cute nursery, a child's bedroom, and as you can see, they're using it as an office. Now down the hall there is another step up, and then I'm going to show you a room that's off to the left here. It is another bedroom, and what a good sized bedroom it is too. It has 2 twin size beds in here right now. It would easily hold a king, and it has its own bathroom. So you could have, I'm guessing this would be the master bedroom upstairs if you would like it to be. And here we are now walking to what they're using as their library. I'm now going to head down the front stairway where they have the exact same light fixture as I have in our home, and I'm going to head outside now and show you a bit more of the yard and the gardens, and then we will go see the barn. But don't go away after the gardens. I'm going to then show you the basement, which remember, this house was moved here, so this has a finished basement, and then I'm going to take you on that quick little drive around Harvard just to give you a show of the village. Now at the front entrance, they had all of these roses laid out with some names, and I was reading each and every one of them. I just like how they had everything marked in this garden and in the side gardens. Now for this part of the exterior home and garden home tour, I'm going to set it to music. But if you'd like to jump to other areas, I'm going to put the timestamps below in the information so that you can just click on it and you can go see the barn, or you can go see the backyard, you could see the basement. But right now I'm just going to let you sit and enjoy some of the visual things that I got to see.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that tour in Harvard, Mass. And don't worry, I have more of those to come. So stay tuned. Bye now.